Left, your left, hey. Left, right, your left. You got it.
Thank you for joining in today with Andrea Eichman and Mark Peterson of the People's Patriot Project for this week's WeP3 Debrief. Find out what our crew has been working on to help support those who have given some and all to the pursuit of liberty and freedoms across Minnesota and the United States. Watch, listen, and support as we create the beacon of hope and opportunity in today's society that needs its heroes. Are you a veteran, first responder, or a patriot looking for a place to put your skill set, your thoughts, and or want to help continue the mission? You have come to the right place. We are the People's Patriot Project, and we want to be the shock and awe when it comes to meeting the needs of our veterans and first responders. We are dealing with a new enemy in today's world where the wounds are not always seen. We want to be part of this mission in saving lives and making a difference. Welcome to the WeP3 Debrief. Here's Andrea and Mark letting you know the mission. And as always, Patriot Pride.
Hey, welcome to our Friday debrief. This is Andrea Eichman with the People's Patriot Project, and I've got Mr. Mark Peterson.
Well, I thought you were going to talk about your red antlers or something there. I've got antlers.
And hi, I'm Andrea, and I have antlers with small ears. I don't think deer ears look anything like this, but anyway.
Well, you got small ears. Maybe they're just proportionate.
That could be. I have tiny ears like my grandma.
Erase. I got to walk away from this conversation. Yes. Well, it is Happy Friday. Everyone's Happy Red Friday. Remember, everyone deployed. I'm Mark Peterson with the People's Patriot Project. And you know what? We get the unique and kind of invigorating, fun, awesome opportunity to say, Happy Christmas Eve.
Merry Christmas Eve.
In the spot. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of really, really cool, amazing, good, fun stuff. And it's exciting. It's exciting. I don't want to step on your notes anymore. You got a bunch of stuff in there.
Gosh, I just wanted you to introduce yourself, and then you hijacked.
Mark Peterson with the People's Patriot Pride.
Oh, yeah. So we're here with our Friday debrief with our red campaign. Remember, every deployed. And Mark is doing a great job. I might have red antlers because...
It counts.
It counts. I know. I might have taken my red clothes off because I came home a little earlier, kind of crabby about life. So I put on comfy clothes. I'm going to start eating the Christmas candy and cookies here pretty soon. By myself, and that's just another story. But we're here with our debrief. We're going to let you know what we've been up to over the past weeks, as well as what is coming up. And I just wanted, we'll share with you too.
You should probably talk to Jonathan Montgomery with First in Nutrition first before you do all this stuff.
Thank you for reminding me. Maybe some self-portraits. From the torso up, because that would remind me why not to get into too many of the cookies. I'm pretty sure, thanks.
You're amazing.
Yeah, well, I had to cut off my workout even this morning. So I have this sinus infection. I couldn't even breathe this morning. It was ridiculous, but enough about me Hey, you guys, we talked about those recent tragedies down there in Kentucky and the surrounding area. And we got a chance to catch up with Scotty throughout the week. He went down there with his supplies, which were more than thankfully accepted. He went down. He hooked up with the post commander. It wasn't Mayfield though. It was right outside Mayfield at the VFW, and together they went into Mayfield and they delivered and helped out as much as they could. And oh my gosh, he shared videos like I just saw one, not of his, but the same thing. How you come into this little town over this hill, and it doesn't have a town right now. It's craziness. And well, so Scotty shared a bunch of videos. He did some interviews with people down there. Please check out these videos on the People's Patriot Project page on Facebook. We're hoping to make another trip down here in the very near future with more supplies. I know that one of the big things they're asking for would be like propane cylinders for cooking, for cleaning, for heating, all of that. And we've got a few people that want to donate some propane cylinders. We just need to figure out how to get them down there. So if you have anything that you'd like, I know blankets and warm clothing were another thing to be donated. And so if you have anything you want to give, please get in touch with us. Our phone numbers are all over. And otherwise, you can reach out to us on Facebook Messenger. Scotty, Mark, or I can take those calls or messages. Excuse me. We also have a link I think we'll put up here in just a second, but we have a Give Lively account that was opened just for the tornado relief mission. So if you would like to just give cash, so that I'm sure more water would be accepted, food supplies and all that kind of those kind of goods would be accepted. So,
and again, we want to thank Scotty for doing such an amazing job of stepping in and taking care of that, and just amazing. And we want to do a shout out to Bobby Withrow as well with Texas Fallen. He was down there, and we were dialoguing with him. And Bobby brought a new person into our network, Lance Lee Sparkman, who's been down there. Again, thanks everybody for doing such an amazing job of going down there. And we're just touching the tip of the iceberg. That's the part that sucks. Here's a tough spot. And I'm in the same boat as everyone else. I am sitting in a very comfortable, warm house. And looks like out in the woods, not really, but Andrea's there, and if you're listening to us, you're probably there. And we have hundreds upon thousands of people that don't give that same opportunity because of the recent tragedies that happened in Kentucky and Southern Illinois. Do the best you can. I'm going to say reach out. The Give Lively is up right now. None of this money is going to come into our organization other than the fact that we receive it, and it is going to go straight into we have a new connection, and he was on our show Sunday night, and Andrea and I had such a terrible connection, had such a hard time hearing, and it wasn't a great show, but it got the information out. But we've got the commander down there, and I can't remember what post, but we will send the money directly to him and help. He's right in the middle of it, and I don't even have his name, and it sucks. And I could look it up here in a second, but we're live, and we keep doing this, and I'm not in my talk right now, and
you can look in your documents though, and no, that's the hard part is that. So yeah, I'm on my phone trying to keep up with messaging, and then I always feel like I'm looking away from the screen, and it's not that I'm not paying attention. It's just with the two of us and we have our one screen to work from, it gets very difficult. But guess what? I already know what I'm getting for Christmas for one thing. And I'm going to I'm getting a new laptop so I can get back to at least two screens.
Now she can do her job.
Oh my gosh. No, it's hard without.
And that's funny because I've actually been confronted about being on my phone during our show and stuff. What are you doing on your phone? Literally talking to people, literally working with people, literally. And we had a guy come on our show last week, and it breaks my heart. We gave him the invite. He had a need. He actually seemed like he had some resources. We're not done reaching out to him, but he never really reached out to us other than a quick blurb on the show. And we've had part of our team in contact with him, and we've had no other thing saying, hey, and maybe he's figured it out, and that's a good thing. That's what our network does and is amazing, and we appreciate it so much. And I have so much positive stuff. I can just wash away Andrea's crabbiness from this morning, whatever she was dealing with. We are so sorry,
stop it.
We are gonna lift you up now.
Well, let me talk about something that's super exciting. Mark and I, we took a really quick trip down to, and he mentioned it earlier, but down to Nashville. And you guys, I've never been to Nashville until the last time we went, and I've fallen in love with it. So many people say that, but so some of you already know I'm not very musically gifted, especially in the way of singing. I mean, I played a trumpet in high school, so I can read music, and I know what notes are and stuff, but this voice, I know, as angelic as it is, but it doesn't sing. It doesn't sing well. So I save it for church, and I save it for the shower and then the car if I'm all alone. And that's it. That's, in fact, to tell you the truth, I don't even sing in the shower because it's just silly. It's not that great. So we went down there to Nashville, and we got to put our hands on again to, gosh, some of the most incredible people down there. Hey, Chris Turner, I'm so happy to have met your wife. She's a gem, and your son, you are an amazing soul, and you have amazing people in your circle. And thank you for inviting us. And I can't tell you how happy I am that we got to go. I mean, Chris Turner's one, and then we got to see Andrew Fire. And thank you very much, Andrew, for all of the hospitality, the fun, and then meeting all these new people. We had Kim and Chuck and Steve, the new Steve, and then Steve and John, and then I can't remember all the names. We met again so many new people, and that was just on Saturday at the Chris Turner event. But guess what? Friday night before, so pretty much Mark and I and our little group of friends down there, we
little group, we got,
I know, it's
hundreds. It's like, here's the deal. And I'm jumping in now, but by the time Sunday came along, I was so tired and so beat, and we still had like 3 things on like the agenda. We were supposed to meet with Andrew Farr at Top Golf. We were supposed to go meet to watch the Wolpat and Jennings concert.
Yep.
And you'll say more about that here in a second. And I can't remember the other thing, and I'm just like.
And then our show.
We canceled it all.
That's right. Well, we did our show. Oh my gosh, we were so tired. So, what I was going to get to is we've found our home, kind of away from home, at Bold Patriot Brewing Company. Oh my gosh! So Todd, Todd Hood. He's one of the co-owners at Bold Patriot. It really is a home away from home. We go there. The sweet little waitress, and now I can't think of her name. Oh gosh, I should.
That's your person.
I love her, and she's got a tattoo that I want. I just know how it looks on her cute little 20-year-old body, and it's a shoulder tattoo. I've been working on the weights, whatever. It's the best tattoo, the waving flag. From her all the way to Todd and his grandfather. And so he was supposed to be on our show Sunday night. And we, his girlfriend may or may not have decided that they would be hunting all day and that he would be too tired.
Well, I think that was Todd's decision, but he wanted to be back for the event, which I'm pretty sure.
She might have been right. Women out there, She may
Reality
have
probably
been right.
stepped in.
Yeah, she might have been right.
Yeah.
So we miss you, Todd. We love you, though. And thanks for letting us hang out all weekend. I didn't get to Friday. What do you want? Did you want?
I just, real quick, because Chris Moore is on commenting, and Merry Christmas from the Moores. Thank you, Chris. I love our family, man.
I do. It's a fun family.
And Chris, you're one of them. And you keep your Friday in your thought, but I'm stepping again on toes. And I just had this amazing dialogue with Brian Paul, and he has a post out there about who friends are and how there's people that connect just to get your network or into your network and stuff like that. And he gave me an accolade I can't accept. And I'm not doing this to redirect it. Thank you. I'll always say thank you. It's the same thing as people say thank you for your service. Thank you for that. It's not me. I'm not the face here. I can't get done what I do without this amazing person here and the other people of the People's Patriot Project. It's not a me thing. It's 1,000% a we thing. And the amazing part of it is we can't do it without the Brian Pauls. We can't do it without the Adam Joneses. We can't do it without the Brian Gibsons and the Jess Sams who's on our board and the list, Bobby Withrow. We can sit here and talk about names all freaking day long, but we got people out there with boots on the ground right now making a difference in people's lives. Well, Jess he can't hear us. That's his problem. And his vision is clearly a little off too, because
dude, I did not want to take anything away from your emotional moment, but thank goodness you have some sort of a red shirt under your red shirt, because I thought your arms were all broke out, like you have the shingles or something.
Red.
Look at your arms. When you flashed an arm by before, I was like, oh good Lord, what happened to his arms?
Well, Patriot Pride. You guys are silly.
Jesse Sams, you're awesome.
Talk about Friday again. I mean, I just want to give accolades. I'm sorry I jumped into it again, but
no, you're fine.
Brian Paul, thank you, brother.
Yeah, you did. You wanted to do, and then we put Jesse on that. We put all our friends that have held us up, and I have a group of friends, and I don't know if one of them is watching anymore, but I hardly see them anymore. And then because sometimes we're busy, I miss them even more because of going to Nashville or having events on weekends. And so I do want to do a little call out, like a day, because I miss those friends. I'm not gone. I'm busy and, teaching. And you guys know all about that stuff. Just ask your kids. They've always made it a point to stop by in my room and say hi. And so you just ask them if I'm busy. I guess to get to Friday.
Not on there. You are doing it.
What?
You did
it. Jesse says we're talking too fast, so okay. I will slow it down a little bit. So, Friday night. Well, I'll go all the way back to Thursday, so I don't have to keep going backwards. But sure. We flew. Anyway, so Wade Jennings was at the Bold Patriot. Mark and I just thought we'd stop in, and then we found out Wade Jennings was going to be there, and he was. And if you guys, now, I've talked to a lot of kids. They don't even know who Waylon Jennings is, but there's so much to be said. I want to thank my dad, because without my dad, even though I might have pretended at one time that I didn't like his country music, boy, oh boy, do I love it now. And I have to say, Waylon Jennings and now his grandson, Way, wow, he's amazing.
The Highwaymen, my gosh, it was amazing.
that one will touch. If you're a country fan, that'll touch your soul. It'll warm you if you have a cold heart. When he did The Highwayman, and I've always been a Willie Nelson fan, always Willie Nelson. And I do have to say, and I don't mean to rat you out, Way, if you're ever watching, but when he did what he sings like his grandpa. He has so many songs that his grandpa wants him to sing. And when he sings Willie's part in some of these songs, he just gives it one of these. And
to all the girls we love you, Father.
It was awesome. He's got a great sense of humor. I'm going to share with him because he shared loud and proud. He is 2 years dry, sober, drug-free, and he looks good and he sounds good, and it's amazing. And so if you ever get the chance, I mean, he performed 2 and 3 days after that with Tom Wopat. And so one of the throw me right into my childhood songs that he played was The Good Old Boys.
It's the good old boys.
Yeah. Man,
didn't
that.
mean any harm. I got this cover. Probably just as good. But we also met Christine Tough Scott. Amazing influencer out there who he is, or who she is, I apologize. Has an amazing story, has an amazing mission. Not a veteran or first responder, but she's a patriot. And then we saw Biggins, and
I wish we could share it, but I don't.
yeah, we can't.
We can't share everything. His humor, though, if you don't cry laugh when you're listening to him, you're not listening very well because he's funny.
He does all the stuff that is you shouldn't laugh at, but people do, and yeah, but it was a good time. It was a good time.
He's good.
And
He's a
management
good time,
people, and it just was an amazing week. And we knew Scotty was doing his mission, and we had the Christmas family experience going on. And
excuse me.
We never know. Maddie, good to see your brother. Merry Christmas to you and your family. It's just, again, this network just grows and is bigger and better and every day. And I know I don't get to talk to everyone every day as much as I'd like to and talk about the amazing mission that we're all engaged with. But I know that it's within reach at any given moment. And, sometimes they talk to us and sometimes they don't. And example, Brian Gibson's reached out a couple times this week. I just haven't had time to get back to him. I'm with you, Brian, and we'll connect here soon. It's good. I better look in the notes to see where we're at because, yeah.
I know we are. Actually, it's good that we're talking about Scotty
Andrea.
What?
Andrea. Oh, Andrea just gets to talk about the rest of the day. We'll just let her talk.
Stop. You're supposed to talk. Yeah, see where your cursor is right now? That's where we're at. Whose name is there? Mark?
I don't have a cursor. I'm on my phone.
You're in document.
We were going to talk about last week's show. We kind of already did. We
did kind of do that.
Sitting on the stage. We were sitting on the stage that Chris Turner performed on. Sat on the stage that Wade Jennings performed on. And other great friends, Tony Turner performed there one time. And we were really hoping to get I know he's performed there, but we didn't get him. We were trying to get up Stephen John up there. And I do want to say right now, and don't go digging. The information's out there, but please, please, please not reach out. Get our brother Stephen John Samo in your hearts over this holiday. There is a plan for him and where he's going to be. It sounds like he's got people coming in to be with him, but he really needs your hearts. And even if you don't have to do what I do. I throw the with you out there all the time to people that I see that might be struggling. Just give them a little, hey, bud, gotcha. I can't tell you how much that would mean to him right now. He needs it bad. And there was a time where I really legitimately looked at him and I said, I needed to know, are you okay? And he was honest and he was truthful, and he's struggling, and it's for a good reason. And we'll get through this, and he'll get through this, but he needs all of you right now. I'm just going to put that out there right now. Put a little note on this page with you, or our thoughts are with you, Stephen. So we did our show from that stage, and it wasn't the best show we ever did, but we did it, and we loved it, and we will continue to love it. And we just talked about Scotty being down in Mayfield. Talked about the others that are running there to help. We made a new connection with the VFW group there. We didn't have a musician last week because we were too busy being involved with musicians, and that's us. We enjoy it. We love it. We're going to talk about our Give Lively again, and make sure that we help take care of those that are struggling in Kentucky right now. And we got another show coming up this Sunday. Is that where I'm supposed to talk about? Oh, that's you later. Boop. All right. All yours, Miss Eichmann.
So can I here's another shout out. Post 12-206. Post 12-206. I memorized that because that's now I forget. Stone River,
VFW.
Stone.
Yep. VFW.
Yeah.
Post in the country. Mainly thank you to Andrew Fair, but I mean, he probably won't take any of the credit, and that's okay too. But we got to meet with just a ton of their amazing people this last weekend. That guy never slows down. No,
he doesn't. He was up the next day running, and then the next day running. And the previous days, it was amazing. So we'll keep throwing out our friends' names and thanking those people, but we also continue to learn more and more. Every day we continue to participate in that learning, and then we keep on running our fully licensed, monetized, and royalty-paying radio platform with Blast FM Radio. Our station is called WeP3 Radio. It's an internet radio station, folks. But here we do. So I have not mastered, and I've only just learned a little bit about the programming pieces and the music pieces. And, I blew up my computer it's probably been almost 2 months ago now. And so I haven't even gotten to go in and do more stuff. So that has fallen onto Mark, which we've shared with Scotty, which isn't the number one thing Scotty wants to do at the moment. And so we are always looking to find these people who love doing this. Very graciously, Andy and Bruce have taken care of our needs for get through the end of the month, and we will figure it out, and we will get stuff rolling again. We had a little issue where our station went down over the time that Mark and I were leaving and being out of town, and Scotty was in his truck in his Jeep, really. It's kind of a truck, but it's a Jeep, driving to Mayfield. And so, we didn't even, by the time we realized it, there was no one that was able to get it running again. And so Andy, thank you, Andy. That was super helpful. It takes a team, and our team was thin and busy during that time. So we can't thank you guys enough for helping us out.
Which I'd like to do.
If you know, really quick, I'm almost done. If you know veteran and or first responder musicians, please send them our way. We call them ours. They're not ours, but we love them. They're our friends. And so send them our way. We'll get them on the show. We'll get them on the radio station. Every little bit helps. All right, go, Mark.
There's our guy, Brian Paul. I was just talking about you, brother. A real quick shout out to a newbie to the People's Patriot Project, has been a supporter, has been there, but is fully wanting to walk on and be part of. I do believe that's kind of a memorial of someone that she just recently lost in her life, and I lost in my life. But a quick shout out to Nikki Flowers, who I think is going to be a huge asset in our radio programming and what we're trying to get done in our radio programming. So I don't know if she's out there listening at this point, but we'll get her more involved, and you guys will love having her on board.
100%. I can't wait till she's full on and operating, and so that'll be amazing. And Merry Christmas to you too, Brian Paul. Thank you. You're inspirational. You're amazing. Yeah, we're gonna put this all together. I was, if we had a big old property somewhere in the heartland of the United States, we'd pull you all in and have one great big Patriot Pride kind of party. Wouldn't that be fun, Peterson?
Interesting. But
I know.
I can't imagine.
Huh.
I wonder if anything like that's ever been thought of or in the works before.
Exactly. I wonder if, we just need that financier. We just need that big donation of land and property and money. I mean, it's just not a big deal. A few million tossed our way. It'll be fine. Whatever. I'll probably make it. I can probably make it. We're still saving lives.
It doesn't matter. We're still saving lives. And
we're
still mission forward. And people, Facebook user,
you put the Christ in Christmas, and that is exactly the way it belongs. Thank you, Facebook user, but I don't know who you are.
I want to say
it's
I know,
y'all.
But
it's a y'all.
So it's not. You're right. It's not our Minnesota connection.
It's,
give us a quick type in there. Give us a hint, y'all.
Let us know.
That could be Tony Turner.
It could be. That's what I'm thinking, but I don't know. Hey, you guys. This weekend on our show, we got your 6 at 6.
Do a big snort. Get that cleared out real quick before you talk.
Dude, it's all the way to the back of my head. I can't hear anything. My ears are. I have not had a sinus infection like this for.
You need a ketchup bottle and itch it.
It's like that. Yeah. It's a snot factory right now. Is what it is. All right. So, hey, this weekend's guests. Do you know what you got? They're amazing. They're awesome. Mark Peterson and Andrea Eichman. They're amazing. You've probably never even heard of them. They're going to be our.
And we might get more. We just don't know who's going to show up. That's the whole thing.
Well, I'm just guessing. No, it's the day after Christmas. I'm guessing though we got one guy named Shad, one guy named Scotty. Probably there's. Show up. Yeah, there's some people around. So we're pretty wide open this weekend. We might have some music for you, but
come on, tell us what you eat. Tell us what you ate. That's what I like knowing what you ate. So everyone come on, tell us what you ate. We'll throw some of our Christmas music in, not our Patriot Christmas music stuff, and we'll shoot guns in the air when we're done. No, we're not going to do that.
No, I might actually, but oh wait, that's right. I'm probably not going anywhere.
Yeah, you're not. But we'll celebrate. We'll celebrate getting through that. And so, hey, there's a good segue right there because buddy check.
How about this? How about do your 6 and then do 6 more and have those 6 do 6 more? You just can't stop it. You can't.
It's the tough time of year. We know our buddy Michael Ledford lost a close one this week, and our heart goes out to you, Michael, and Patriot Pride with Rollout PTSD. Thank you for everything you do. And I've been scrolling through and watching our brothers and sisters post the loss, and it's probably the worst part of our experience is having to watch those and know that they're true and they're real, and there are people struggling because they can't get through the emotional stuff that goes on during the holidays. They're missing their brothers and sisters. They're missing family members. There's empty chairs at the table. There's not the finances. I mean, I'm looking loosely and lightly, and I'm not looking loosely and lightly, but I just watched The Grinch again, and it sounds silly and dumb, but for some reason it just really hit me this time. The Jim Carrey one where he literally took everything, and they're all down there, and they finally figured it out. It's not about these freaking gifts. It's about the people standing around the tree, singing, holding hands, putting their paws on each other. Maybe that's what we need to do, Andrea.
Paws on.
Get our paws on. Just singing around that tree. Know that everyone's there. It hit me. It's just I'm not lost for words. I'm lost for our loss is what I am right now. Reach out to your brothers and sisters, please. They just need to hear your voice. I guarantee you that's all I need to hear right now. Just reach out to your brothers and sisters. They just need to hear your voice today. The strong ones, the leaders, the ones that you don't think need to hear it the most. And so, yeah.
Peterson, it's the holidays. You're supposed to be emotional. It's okay.
No, I don't do that. With you. We are the opportunity. I know there's a lot of brothers and sisters that are on here and they're listening and they're sharing and they're holding each other up, and I appreciate that. Thank you. I own your mission as well, and as much as you lift up our mission, and that's truth. I never knew when I was getting into this. I did think it was going to be a solo flight of us working our tails off, but there are hundreds of people in our network working their tails off. And I will connect you with each and every one of them if you are interested in that or want to have that. This is an opportunity to serve. If you didn't have the chance to serve in your life or you wanted the chance to continue to serve, there is so much to be done, and there are so many people in need, and we're getting there. We're getting it done. One at a time. I know that I think we're at about 140 individuals the People's Patriot Project got to put their legitimate hands on and make stuff happen for this year. But you know what? I pridefully say that if the 186 other boots on the ground organizations had that same opportunity, then we took care of a mass amount of people this last year. And I'm going to say Patriot Pride and thank you all that continue to serve. That's what we do. And this is our Christmas Eve debrief. And it's just so exciting to have all of you in our lives and what all of you mean to us. And so anything in closing there, young lady?
No, I think you got it.
All
I
right.
think you got it all.
I hope everyone has one of the most amazing Christmases they've ever had. And if it's not, and if you need anything, you know how to reach out. I am available over the next days. And I know that there's other people that are. Who are you sticking your tongue out at?
Yeah, well, I'm always here. If you can't reach Mark, give me a call. Here, right here, but I'll help.
Yeah, we're here. We're with you, and we do care. You do matter, and bless all of you. Patriot Pride.
Merry Christmas, all.